Hello! I've added this bonus video because I really believe that part of aging gracefully is working on staying as flexible as possible. So I've decided to add one video where it's all about flexibility. We've done lots of videos where we're strengthening and we're working on balance, which were also equally important to keep a nice healthy body and quality of life as we age and slow down. So we'll begin in a comfortable seated position. If this is uncomfortable to sit cross-legged, you're welcome to sit in another way. Or if you have a block or a bolster, a cushion, you can sit on something to elevate your hips. That might make this position a little more comfortable. We won't be here long anyway. But be comfortable enough to stay put for several breaths. So with your arms by your side, reach your hands behind your back and interlace your fingers. If your hands are not reaching today, you can also hold on to a strap or a dish towel. But if you can, interlace your fingers and then stretch your knuckles back and open your chest wide. Breathe here. Draw your shoulder blades together. Take a couple of deep breaths with the extra space you've created in your chest. Just let your chest open naturally, passively. And now release your hands. Coming to a seated position, straighten your right leg out to the side. And bending your left leg, bring the sole of your left foot to your right inner thigh. If you have any issues with your low back, bring that left foot closer to the knee, just to give your low back some space. Now if you absolutely need to, you can bend the right knee, but work towards straightening it. If your hips are feeling particularly tight, just start with your hands on the mat behind you, and with your hands gently offer your chest forward as much as it'll go, and then stay there. Or you can take your left hand and place it around the outside of your right leg. Inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, reach forward towards your straight leg. Go as far as you can. And without forcing, just stay there, inviting your body to soften a little deeper into the pose after a few breaths. We'll be here for several breaths. This is an invitation for your body to open. A gentle invitation. Just be here for a few more breaths. Slowly come on up. And now bend both knees. Bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees open wide. If this is uncomfortable, you have a couple of options here. One, you can just place your hands on the mat behind you. Or you can sit on a block that elevates your hips. That might be a little more comfortable. But have your knees halfway between your sit bones and your heels. So your legs are more in a square or diamond shape. So you can either start with your hands on the mat behind you, or with your hands push the mat away from you Fold forward as far as you can without rounding your back. Maybe today your hands can reach your feet. Wherever you are, go as far as you can. And just stay there, passively encouraging your body to fold. This style of yoga is yin. It's a passive opening without forcing. Just breathe into the pose. Think of letting go. Maybe scan your body. Notice where you're feeling any resistance or tension in it. And breathe into that area. And as you exhale, visualize that tension releasing. A couple of more breaths here. Slowly make your way back up. And now straighten your left leg. With the left leg, have it flat on the mat and bring the sole of the right foot to the left inner thigh or to the knee if you want to protect your low back. Give your low back a little space. And if you need to, you can bend that left knee, but work towards straightening it if possible. Maybe on this side you start with your hands on the mat behind you. Or you can lean forward, leading with your chest. Maybe place the right hand to the outside of the left leg and fold forward. Try not to round your back, think shoulders back, but go as far as you can and then passively encourage your body to deepen as we stay here for several breaths. Again, scanning your body, breathe into any area that is showing a little tension or resistance. And as you exhale, invite that tension to melt. Couple more breaths. Slowly make your way back up, keeping your left leg straight. Keep your right knee bent and flex that right foot. And now place the right ankle on the left thigh above the knee. Start with your hands on the mat behind you and invite that right knee to open away from you. You might stay here. This might already be as far as you can go today. Or if you're not feeling anything in your hips, if you feel anything in your knees, come right out of it and try again or avoid this. This pose targets the hips, the pelvic area. If you want to go deeper, bend the left leg, left foot on the mat. Still push that right knee away from you, right foot stays flexed. If you want to go deeper still, just bring that left foot closer to the left hip. Go as far as you can and then stay there. Breathe. Think of softening into the pose. Couple more breaths. And straighten the left leg, uncross the right leg, and we'll do the other side. So straighten the right leg as best you can, bending the left leg. Pick the left foot up, keep that foot flexed, that helps protect your knee. Place the left ankle on the right thigh. Maybe on this side you start with your hands on the mat behind you, or with your hands push the mat away from you to fold forward as much as you can. Or to go deeper, bend that right knee, place a foot on the mat. The closer you bring that right heel to your sit bone, more challenging it gets. So find just the spot, go as far as you can without forcing, and gently pushing that left knee away from you. Think of softening deeper into each pose. A few more breaths. And slowly straighten the right leg, uncross the leg. And with both legs straight, again, you can sit on a block if you need to, or bend your knees if you need to. Your hands on the mat behind you. Push your chest forward. Keep straight spine, think shoulders back. Maybe walking your hands forward. We'll just be here for a few breaths. Think of reaching your chest towards your toes. One more breath. Slowly place your hands on the mat. Bend your knees with the feet on the mat. Slide your hips forward to your heels. Slowly make your way onto your back. And gently hug your left knee to your chest. You might stay here and already get a good stretch, pulling that left knee into your chest. If you'd like to go a little deeper, you can straighten that right leg. Just gently let your body stretch. You may even want to bring the left knee to the left shoulder out to the side for a slightly different stretch. And now switch sides, hugging the right knee to your chest, lower the left foot to the mat. Option to stay here, or maybe straighten the left leg. Just hug that right knee tight, maybe into the chest or maybe out to the shoulder. And now gently hug both knees to your chest, maybe staying still or rocking side to side. And then roll over onto one side and come on up to a seated position. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.